The finals has always had its weapon staples in the meta. The FCAR, the M11, and now the KS-23 for Season 11. And it's goddamn everywhere right now, oh my. But what I find strange is how the second someone is killed by an off-meta weapon, people get mad and hit them with the, bro, imagine using that cringe MGL? Yikes. Somewhere along the way, playing off-meta somehow became cringe? And I have no idea when or why this happened. I'll be honest, it feels like the finals community has gotten a lot better about this type of thing. In my experience, it almost never happens to me anymore. This was something I noticed more playing in the previous seasons, but I still wanted to make a video on this subject because it's something I've always found so strange. Some of the players in this community used to have this attitude where if someone beats them with a weird weapon, instead of saying, wow, that guy's actually cracked, it's more like, why are you using that? As if choosing a weapon that's arguably harder to use somehow makes you a worse player. To be fair, I'm sure this is still happening this season, but that logic has never made any sense to me. When I get killed by someone using something ridiculous, an MGL, a Cerberus, dual blades, Dagger, whatever, my first thought isn't, what a loser. My first thought is, man, he must have spent a long ass time trying to get good with this weapon. Because those weapons aren't usually carrying anybody, they're making the game harder for them, and God forbid you play anything off meta in rank. The second someone sees you play with something that isn't an FCAR repeater as medium, prepare to get roasted. I've had so many teammates typing in chat just before the game starts telling me to get off the revolver of all things. Not so much recently since the revolver is settling in nicely into the meta finally, but over my 2,000 hours of playing this game, I've seen it happen more times than the amount of cutaways in a Family Guy episode. What is the average amount of cutaways in a regular Family Guy episode anyways? Only 6 to 8? Okay, well, more times than that. If someone consistently beats me with a weapon that's considered weak, I'm honestly more impressed than if they killed me with whatever happens to be an S tier weapon this season. Like, that dude earned my respect, man. And you know, this isn't a meta players are bad video. Use whatever you enjoy. If you love M11, awesome. If you love the KS-23, go for it. I'm not trying to weapon shame anyone, but I will specialization shame winch players. But here's what confuses me. Why does it make people so angry? I think the beauty of the finals is that you can make any of these weapons work. Even the worst of the worst can be effective if you learn how to use it. It takes a lot of time and dedication to get good with a shitty weapon, and I have the utmost respect for anyone who's good with, like, the MGL for example. It plays so differently from any other weapon, and that's the fun of it. So don't get so worked up when you see me whip out the Cerberus, because by the end of the game, not only did I have a more enjoyable time using it, but I probably did better than you still. So don't try to rob me of my enjoyment with a, can you switch off the pike, please? No. And if you make one tiny mistake, they will not let it go for the entire game. They might even drop the controller and purposely throw the game because you're not conforming to this messed up virtual societal norms we made in here. What are we doing? Let us have fun, please. When I play ranked, I'm pretty well exclusively playing with the revolver. Last season I did the revolver the entire way through, and I was just outside of top 500 by the end. The only time I used a different weapon was when chat asked me to use something like the repeater here and there, but that probably happened like 5 times max. Could I have played better and maybe ranked up a bit faster if I used meta weapons? Probably. Do I care? No. Cause guess what? I had a blast. Okay, well, as much fun as you can have doing solo queue and ranked. If you know, you know. But this is not always the case. There are some people that have gained a bunch of respect using weapons that are notoriously hard to use. Truce, for example, has gathered a rather large following posting just insane clips you wish you could pull off using the MGL. He is the MGL CEO for a reason. I wish I could pull that off. I am so god-awful with that thing, but it still doesn't stop me from using it. There's something so satisfying about killing someone with a weapon that you're just not good at. The practice is fun. It's all about the journey. The cliche was right, damn it, who would have thought? Anyways, this was a super random rant, and I apologize, but I've seen a few clips of people getting so pissed when they died at off-meta weapons, and I just like bro, this guy put in some crazy dog hours to get good with that weapon, and you're just gonna insult and degrade him because you died from it? Skill issue, bro. Just makes me laugh. Guys, I might be evil. I don't know, am I crazy? Have you guys ever experienced this type of thing? Let me know down in the comments what niche weapon main you are and if you've ever been bullied for using it. I would rather lose to someone who's mastered an unconventional weapon than play against the exact same loadout every match. I will take my L on the chin if you killed me with a spear instead of a KS-23 for the 900th time this season. Embark, please revert the KS change. It's actually insane. You must have some kind of data on how many people are using this weapon right now. I can't escape it. It doesn't end. I hear the KS shot sound effect in my sleep. I can't handle it anymore. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more and join the Discord. Okay, cheers. Bye. Love you.